For decades, an unseen force has tormented residents of Taos, New Mexico. It's a low, persistent rumble, a deep thrumming that drives some to madness, others to flee their homes entirely. But what exactly is this invisible intruder? And why does it only affect certain people? This isn't just a quirky local legend. It's a phenomenon so pervasive, so baffling, that it's attracted the attention of scientists, engineers, and government agencies. They've converged on this small, artistic town, instruments in hand, searching for a source that remains stubbornly elusive. The Taos hum, as it's been dubbed, is a low-frequency sound, often described as a diesel engine idling in the distance or a vague, unsettling vibration. But here's the kicker. Only about 2% of the population can actually hear it. These hearers describe a range of symptoms: irritability, sleep disturbances, headaches, even nosebleeds. For them, the hum isn't a curiosity. It's a relentless assault on their peace of mind, a constant, inescapable presence. The earliest documented complaints surfaced in the early 1990s, though some residents claim to have noticed it much earlier. Letters to local newspapers, calls to town councils, all detailing the same maddening, invisible drone. In 1993, the University of New Mexico took on the challenge. A team of researchers, led by acoustical engineer Joe Mullins, arrived in Taos with sophisticated equipment. They were determined to find the source and offer some answers. Their initial findings were baffling. While hearers reported intense sensations, the instruments picked up nothing out of the ordinary. No consistent low-frequency sound that could account for the widespread complaints. This immediately split the theories into two main camps: an external, physical source, or an internal, physiological one. Was the hum a real, measurable phenomenon, or something happening within the human body? External theories ranged from the mundane to the truly outlandish. Some suggested industrial machinery, perhaps a distant factory or mining operation. But Taos is a relatively isolated town, far from major industrial centers. Others pointed to natural phenomena: seismic activity, underground water flows, or even the resonant frequency of the Earth itself. The geology of New Mexico is complex, but no direct correlation was ever established. Then came the more conspiratorial explanations: secret government experiments, underground military bases, even extraterrestrial communication. These theories, while captivating, lacked any tangible evidence. One popular theory linked the hum to the nearby Los Alamos National Laboratory, a site with a history of classified research. Could some experimental technology be emitting these low-frequency waves? However, Los Alamos is over 70 miles away. For a low-frequency sound to travel that far and still be audible, let alone localized to Taos, would require immense power and leave a detectable signature. The physiological theories focused on the human body. Could it be a form of tinnitus, a ringing or buzzing in the ears, but one that manifests as a hum? The problem is, tinnitus is usually unique to an individual. The shared experience among hundreds of hearers in Taos suggests something more collective, more widespread. It's not just one person's internal hum. It's a chorus of individual experiences converging on the same complaint. Another physiological idea is that some people are simply more sensitive to extremely low frequency, ELF, waves, which are known to penetrate solid objects and travel long distances. While ELF waves exist, the scientific studies in Taos failed to detect any consistent, measurable ELF source that correlated with the hum. The instruments remained silent, even as people reported distress. This brings us to a crucial point: the power of suggestion. Once a phenomenon like the Taos hum enters public consciousness, those predisposed to hearing it, or those simply looking for an explanation for their discomfort, might become hearers themselves. The placebo effect, or in this case the nocebo effect, is a powerful force. If you expect to feel something negative, your body can manifest those symptoms, even without an external trigger. However, dismissing the Taos hum as purely psychological feels dismissive to those genuinely suffering. Their symptoms are real, their distress profound. To them, the hum is undeniably physical. So where does that leave us? The most rigorous scientific investigations have failed to identify an external, measurable source for the Taos hum. Yet, a consistent percentage of the population continues to hear it and suffer from it. It remains one of those enduring mysteries, a blend of verifiable human experience and elusive scientific data. A puzzle where the instruments say one thing, but human perception insists on another. Perhaps the truth lies in a combination of factors: an incredibly subtle, undetectable environmental phenomenon amplified by unique physiological sensitivities in certain individuals, or even a shared psychological resonance within a community. The Taos hum serves as a powerful reminder that our perception of reality isn't always fully captured by our most advanced instruments. Some mysteries, it seems, prefer to remain just beyond the reach of scientific explanation. Next, we'll explore the chilling whispers of the Dyatlov Pass incident. Subscribe to unravel more.